What's going on, YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy, and today is the day. I changed my army up from my Orcs and Goblins. They've been on an extremely bad losing streak ever since the team tournament, basically, which was like a month and a half or 2 months ago. I've only won a couple games, and they were out of like luck and just pure, like sheer dumb luck. Anyways, so I changed up my whole army list. I'm playing Aaron. Aaron's the first victim to my new army, and I'm just like, well, fuck it. Let's see what he brought. Um, Over here he has a unit of about 44 crypt, or is it? I think it's close to like 48 crypt ghouls. He also has a big horde of zombies, about like 48 of those. He has a unit of crypt horrors, six of those, and then he has his corpse cart in the, or not corpse cart, his mortis engine in the back. And he brought Krell and Heinrich as his general and his general's bodyguard. And then he also has in that other unit of zombies, he has a level, I want to say like a level 1 necromancer and a level 2 necromancer. One has undeath and the other one has vampire lords. I'll show you their magic soon. Over here, check this out. This is my the one on the left is my goblin chariot, and the one on the right is my goblin chariot. Then I have two doom divers. I have a unit of 21 night goblins with short bows. I have a unit of 6 trolls, a big block of 28 Savage Orc Biggins with a whole lineup in the front. Check this out. The guy second to the left, that is Ox. That is my new lord, Lord Ox. Right next to him is my BSB, and his name is Lenny. And then right next to him is my Savage Orc Shaman, and that is Dr. Zoidberg. And then, of course, I can't go on with this game without going on and explaining. We missed this guy right here. Very bad. Lord Chickenhead is back, everybody. Switching up out of Gorbad being in the as the boss, that freed up some points on my lords, and I'm like, you know what? This guy is my good luck charm. I gotta bring his ass back. So Lord Chickenhead, he's out on the field. My level 4 got Fist of Gork, Hand of Gork, Gaze of Mork, and here we go. He's whatchamacallit, Savage Orc Shaman. And then my level 2 is Lore of Undeath, which I don't have a picture of. I don't know why I always bastardize this guy. I never take pictures of him. But anyways, it's Gravecall and the Dark Riders. For the record, I just realized this now. The next 2 games I have on top of this one, I got Gravecall and Dark Riders every time. As for my opponent, he has Lore of Undeath, he has Gravecall and Soul Stealer. His other guy has Lore of Vampires, which is Invocation in the Heck, Curse of Years, and Hellish Vigor. And then Heinrich has a full spell of Lore of Vampires, and I think also like Lore of Death or some shit. As you can see, this is kind of how I deployed. I have a right flank dominant thing. I have Chickenhead flying on the right side for the hell of it. And then I put out my chariots to the left side to confuse them. Chariots have some decent movement actually, so they I don't feel bad putting them far off to the left to just like deal with somebody. Turn 1, I do take my vanguards, and it's just Chickenhead, and I totally missed the Chickenhead vanguard. It fucks with people so bad. I put him over here and it just kind of made him start thinking like, oh shit, I'm gonna get side flanked by Chickenhead. He won the first roll off. So he's going to go ahead and start moving up his units. And this is funny to me too because he has his Cryptors and he's like, oh, I could move him past his building. I don't want to give Chickenhead a side flank. So it's already playing psychological games. He's putting his Cryptors back a couple inches so he doesn't get a side flank by Chickenhead. And basically, I think his regen bubble hit everybody, so it's going to be whatever. Turn 1 magic, he got 7 power dice. He goes ahead and he throws... Actually, I'm sorry. That was the end of his turn. He did the magic phase. He went for, I think, like a grave call. I dispelled it, and then he really didn't have much else he could do, and I basically stopped him. So that was it. Yeah, we're gonna go into Orcs and Goblins turn 1. Orcs and Goblins turn 1. My Night Goblins go into the forest here, which we found out is a Wildwoods. Okay, and I do the damage. I forgot to do it at the end of my turn, so we did it at the beginning of his turn. You'll see it. I do it twice for his turn. I do move my chariots like this, so one's coming up the front, one's coming up the side, and he's just kind of like, ah, shit. And I'm leaving him, because wolf chariots are fucking movement 9. That's like a huge movement range. and his zombies are only movement 4, so I can stay far out of his charge range and be totally fine in my charge range. Um, and as you can see, I did move everybody up a little bit. Actually, no. I moved the goblins up a little bit, but I left my orcs and my trolls on the hill because I'm following my rule. He has to come to me. I did move Chickenhead closer to the building, as you can see. He's just kind of peeking around the corner like, come on, come out of the building. And I moved my level 2 guy underneath this little like hut over here. I'm gonna go ahead and do magic phase. Magic phase. I got 7 power dice. I throw up 3 dice onto Gaze and Mork. He lets it go, and I shoot 3 of his ghouls. I go for the rest of the dice onto the Dark Riders, and I think I got it off, but he dispelled it. So yeah, I got it off, but he dispelled it. So he used any unused dice, and he has some ability where he can store them. So he started storing his dice here. Shooting phase. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot my 3 goblins here at his zombies. Kill 2 zombies, and then I shoot my doom divers at his mortis engine here, and they hit. They wound. They both get like direct hits. I do 4 wounds. He regens all 4 of them. Motherfucker, man. It's gonna start off his turn. Vampire's turn 2. Vampire's turn 2. This is when I realized, ah, shit, I didn't take my wildwood here. So I took it, took 2 damage, did it again later on, and I took a couple more. He moves his mortis engine up a little bit, forcing my fanatics out. He knows my fanatics are there. I'm gonna go ahead and throw him at the mortis engine. I hate that thing. That thing just pisses me off. One hits, and it does absolutely nothing to it. The other one hits, does absolutely nothing to it. They actually killed each other on the other side too. And I'm sorry, I take it back. I did 2 wounds to him. 2 wounds with those fanatics. And then he's going to go ahead and move up his zombie block like this. And like I said, he's trying not to give me a flank, but he doesn't realize he's totally just giving me charge action here, moving closer. I go, like I said, I go ahead and do the, oh, actually, he does the, no, he didn't do that. I took another goblin loss. I lost 3 goblins total to the Wildwoods, which isn't really that bad. But he goes ahead and he moves up everybody else. Like so, magic phase, he gets 11 power dice. Holy shit! This guy right here is gonna call up Soul Stealer. He's gonna go ahead and do it onto my chariot. I dispel it. He does Grave Call, gets it off, gets double 6s, can't stop that, and he calls up a whole unit of skeletons right in front of his necromancer right there, which is facing down my chariot now. He does roll for the miscast. He gets a 4, which is the big template. Big template pops up right here. Gonna hit up zombies, kill off like, I don't know, like 8 zombies, 9 zombies or something crazy like that. And he does take a wound on his necromancer, but besides that, he did not get sucked into the warp. So he's good. He's gonna stay there. And he's gonna go ahead and do shooting phase. Shooting phase. These banshees up here, they're gonna scream at my fanatic. Kill my fanatic. And that is the end of his turn. It's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. Orcs and Goblins turn 2. I'm going to go ahead and fail animosity here. Now, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I totally forgot that my Orc Lord is a Black Orc. Totally forgot. I don't fail animosity with Black Orcs. I just kill a couple guys. But I totally was going to charge anyway. So I was like, fuck it. Let's charge. And the closest unit is the unit of ghouls. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just do this right now. I'm going to charge with the ghouls, with the savages at the ghouls. I'm going to charge the trolls at the crypt horrors. I'm going to charge Chickenhead at the crypt horrors. And I'm going to charge the night goblins into the ghouls as well. And not only that, I'm going to charge the chariot, check this out, into the ghouls side flank. He didn't see that one coming at all. So everybody gets in. Bam. And I call out the WOG. I did not forget to call out the WOG. For some reason, since it's not Gorbad, I'm calling out the WOG every time. Connect here. Check this out. This is like fucking Tetris trying to get these guys in here. Alright? And then over here, the trolls failed. And they left Chickenhead alone against the crypt horrors. I'm like, son of a bitch. And then the trolls failed because my savages got in here. I should have... No, actually, I'm sorry. They failed anyways, but the savages got in the way, so they failed and they bump into their ass anyways. So that's going to cause them to be waste the turn to try to go around the savages because they can't get really a good charge at those crypt horrors. Like, you son of a bitch. Over here, I decide not to charge the chariot in. I decided to move the chariot like this. So if he does charge me, he's going to have to charge and turn his whole back flank open. And basically, I don't have to charge him. They're zombies. I don't really have to do shit to them. Magic Phase got 5 power dice. I'm going to go ahead and throw up 3 dice onto Here We Go. He dispels it. He's like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to let you get that one off. So he goes ahead and does that. So I got 2 dice left. I throw him on Fist of Gork. And, he can't stop me. I'm going to go ahead and do Doom Divers. Both Doom Divers shooting at the Mortis engine. They get it. They hit it. They wound it only once. This thing is dying. I swear to God, this thing's going to die today. Over here, I challenge Krell because I know Krell's special rule. I know Krell's special rule is he has to accept the challenge. So I challenge him with my Lord. Now, what does my Lord have? He has an always strikes first weapon. I know Krell has a great weapon. Okay, the magic axe that makes him always strike last. But what Krell doesn't know is my banner standing right next to my Lord is Mork's War Banner. And that's going to turn off his magic armor and his magic weapon. So I go into this challenge here. Fuck him. Let's go into this fight. I swing. I attack. I'm like, right now is my chance to kill him because I got to kill him fast. I swing and I attack. I do 1 wound. Son of a bitch. He goes in and he attacks back, but since he's minus his 2 strength and all his extra bonuses he gets, he does nothing to my Lord, and we're good there. Impact hits from the chariot here, kills off 1 dude. Impact hits from the big stabber, kills off 3 dudes. He realized that he needs to kill my banner. He threw all his attacks onto my banner alone. I have a 5-up ward on that guy because he's a Savage Orc. So he's a Savage Orc BSB. He takes 2 wounds, and I ward save 3. So he wasted a lot of attacks to get those 5 wounds off too, by the way. So he goes and attacks my goblins on this side, kills off like 5 goblins, okay? He did not touch my savages. You ready for this? My savages go. They kill off like 8 or 9 guys. My shaman goes. He has fencer blades, which is giving him weapon skill 10. He has Fist of Gork, which is giving him +3 attacks and +3 strength. He has Choppas, and he has Frenzy. He is a fucking killing machine. Bam, kill 3 of them. Fucking goblins go. Bam, kill 2 more. Fucking goblins up here in the wolves, kill off 2 more. The wog gave me a +3 on my combat resolution. Check that out. That is how many people I killed. That is fucking crazy. That unit was a block of 48 ghouls. It was all 50 slots were taken. And look at how dead it is now. It's only 12 guys left on there. 12. That's nuts. I made him crumble big time. He's hurting. Krell's still in a challenge, not doing shit. But he did kill my BSB. Alright. So, over here, Chickenhead's going to get attacked. He does all these attacks. Chickenhead does, I believe, 1 wound to him. Just 1. He does all these attacks onto Chickenhead. He does 1 wound onto Chickenhead. Chickenhead armor saved over 7 attacks. Armor and ward saved him. He got 1 wound through. That is the luck of the chicken. That is something King Koopa doesn't know how to do for some goddamn reason. And Chickenhead stays there because he charged and he did 1 wound. And this guy has a rank and did 1 wound to Chickenhead. And we're good to go. Vampire turn 3. Vampire turn 3, for some odd reason, he does not charge his Mortis engine into my chariot. I don't ask why, but he moves it just slightly over. Just slightly over. It does its bong tomb thing, and it damages my savages. Can't hit the trolls, can't hit Chickenhead, but it hits everybody to the left of the savages, basically. It does 1 wound onto my chariot over on this side. It does 2 wounds to the chariot over here. And basically, I think that was about it, roughly. Anyways, he's going to charge his zombies here into my chariot. Of course I'm going to take that. I don't care. I don't care. He could do that. Magic Phase, he gets 7 power dice. He goes ahead and throws up an invocation to heck. I'm like, fuck that. You're not calling up more ghouls. Dispel scroll. So he goes ahead into, I believe, close combat. Close combat. He tries to attack Chickenhead. Actually, I take it back. Actually, I don't think anything happened in the fight with Chickenhead. He did 0 wounds. I did 0 wounds because he fucking regened them. So I'm like, whatever. That's Chickenhead. That's the fucking Chickenhead I miss, man. That guy fucking held 6 Cryptors for 2 turns already. Over here, close combat, well, his magic items are all back on. Oh my god. I failed to wound Krell. Krell goes and swings. Or I'm sorry, I wound Krell once. He fucking regened it. He goes and he attacks and he does his multiple D3 wounds. He does 5 wounds onto Lord Ox. That sucks. Alright, Big Boss Ox. I think Boss Ox works better than Lord Ox. So, this guy right here, this is Heinrich. Heinrich goes and attacks. He kills off 2 of my guys. Alright. His ghouls go and attack over here, kill off 1 more savage. Then they kill off 2 of the goblins. He's just trying to get combat res. He's trying to kill who he can kill. I don't think he tried to attack this. This thing goes in and attacks, ends up killing off 1 guy. My savages go, and my savages kill off like 4 or 5 guys. Then, basically, everybody goes. Combat res just alone kills off everybody except for, he originally pulled out Heinrich thinking Heinrich was dead, but Krell has a wound and he lost combat by like 5 or some shit like that. So Krell loses all his wounds and Heinrich should have 1 wound left, and he puts Heinrich back up once we figure it out because I play fair. So he puts Heinrich back right here. We couldn't figure out exactly where he was. So Heinrich has 1 wound left, and that's basically going to start that. As you can see, this is how it looks at the end of his turn. We're going to start off Orcs and Goblins, turn 3, I think this is. I can't move the trolls over. Like I told you, they kind of have to, like, a little stupid. So I'm trying to move them just a little bit this way. He failed charge on these, actually, I think. Or he didn't charge. I think he tried to charge and he failed it. I don't remember how I got away here. Maybe I just rallied. I fleed and rallied. Maybe. I don't remember. Magic Phase got 6 power dice. Go ahead and throw up 2 dice onto the hand of Gork. He's like, go ahead, do the hand. What are you going to do? I pick up the trolls and I put the trolls right in front of his Cryptors. I was like, man, these trolls are pissing me off. I'm just going to move them right here. Oh, man. Magic Phase, or I'm sorry, I go for 4 dice and the Magic Mushroom on Grave Call, and I fucking choke on the Mushroom. I don't take a wound on this turn, but I could have, and it's the end of my Magic Phase. I'm going to go ahead and do Shooting Phase. I throw both Doom Divers onto the Mortis Engine. Both of them direct hit again. He's at 3 wounds already. They fucking kill him. They blow him up. Now it's turn 3, so that means his radius blows up however far it goes, and everybody's going to take a straight 3 hit. He has to do this whole thing right here. Figure out 10 hits on the savages, so many hits on the trolls, so many hits on his Cryptors, so many hits on Heinrich. Heinrich had like 11 hits on him. Fucking so many on the zombies, so many on the goblins. Everybody got hit because everybody's in this bubble. Okay, except for Chickenhead. So he goes, kills my chariot. He kills 4 of his skeletons, kills 4 of his zombies over here. Okay, goes ahead and kills 2 of my goblins, kills my other chariot, kills Heinrich, so now his general's dead, alright? Kills my savages, kills 3 of them, and puts 2 wounds onto my trolls, and then puts 1 wound onto his Cryptor. Alright, so we're going to start off close combat. Close combat, he's going to go ahead and attack Chickenhead. He does 1 wound onto Chickenhead. Chickenhead goes in and attacks back, and he fails to wound the fucking Cryptors. Cryptors win combat by 2. They have a rank and they did 1 wound. They're going to go ahead and chase, or I'm sorry, Chickenhead runs away. They refuse to chase Chickenhead because they know they're going to run right into the trolls, and they're just staring at him like, oh fuck, we're not going to deal with them. So he goes ahead and reforms, tries to face towards the savages. It's going to start off his turn, I believe. Yeah, his turn. Vampire's turn 4. Vampire's turn 4, he reforms his zombies to face off this way. He turns the skeletons to face this way. I believe, I don't know why he didn't charge. Oh, he didn't want to charge into the savages soon because he didn't want to deal with a side flank from the trolls. I don't know why he didn't charge here. This is something that's confusing me at the moment. Magic Phase, he got 6 power dice. He goes in and he throws up an invocation in the heck here. I try to stop it. It goes off. He gets, I believe, like 5 to 7 skeletons back here. He gets 8. I'm sorry, 8 skeletons back here, 8 zombies back here, and that's basically it over there. As for, I don't know why he didn't do this. This is confusing me. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. Orcs and Goblins turn 4. I fail stupidity on the trolls. Fail stupidity. They stumble forward and they stumble right into those cryptors. I wanted to charge the cryptors with my savages. Now I can't because my trolls are cock blocking me. So I was like, well, fuck it. If that's the case, I'm just going to deal with what I got. Magic Phase get 5 power dice. I throw up all 5 onto Dark Riders with the mushroom. I choke on the mushroom again. I take a wound. What the fuck? Alright. Shooting Phase. Going to shoot this Doom Diver. It misfires and jams up. Wah, wah. Go for this Doom Diver. This Doom Diver ends up killing off 4 zombies. Whoop-de-fucking-do. It's going to be his turn. Vampires turn 5. Now, by the way, I actually moved, as you can see, the Night Goblins this way, and I also moved the Savages this way because I figured his Cryptors are stuck with my Trolls at the moment. So he decides he's going to reform his zombies into a bus when he sees these Savages coming. He's like, I'm not going to go in a horde formation. I'm going in a bus formation. So he decides, well, fuck it. I might as well charge the Trolls because the Trolls are in my way. So he charges the Trolls here. Magic Phase, he got 5 power dice. He throws up another invocation in the heck. I can't stop it. I tried to stop it. I couldn't stop it. So he gets 11 zombies back, and he gets 8 more skeletons here. He tries to go for Soul Stealer, and he gets it off, actually. He kills off like 5 goblins, causes them to panic. They're going to run away. Alright. Now, over here, this combat, he kills 1 troll. 1, which means I'm not in the equal ranks as him anymore. I go ahead and I attack. I fail to wound him. I fail to wound just that 1 wound to make it even. Alright? And I have no general around. They're a fucking leadership 4. They're going to break and they're going to run. He chases, but he fails to catch him. And that's going to be the end of that turn right there. It's going to start off my turn. Orcs and Goblins turn 5. Fuck the bullshit. I am charging those zombies. I don't care about the skeletons. Skeletons are no points. They're fucking undead. Lore of Undead. So I'm going to charge the zombies. He has two guys in the front. And I'm also going to charge, guess who rallied? Chickenhead. Chickenhead's going right into those fucking Cryptors right now. I'm going to make sure that they don't fucking go that other way. So over here, I get in. Alright? Over here, of course, he gets in. And he's corner to corner because the trolls are in my way, so I can't, like, get a front run. So I only get corner to corner there. Over here, these guys fail to rally because they need double ones. They're going to keep on running. And then the fucking dumbass trolls keep running. Magic Phase gets 6 power dice. Throw up 6 onto the Dark Riders with the Magic Mushroom. It fails again. I'm trying to get the Dark Riders so I can get Hex Spores so I could kill those fucking Cryptors. And they failed 3 times in a row with a Magic Mushroom fail. I choke again, and my fucking level 2 dies on his own. He killed himself with bad shrooms. Dumbass. Over here, Doom Diver just started nailing some skeletons for the hell of it. Killed off 4 of them here. And I decide I'm going to challenge his Necromancer. He's like, are you going to challenge? I'm like, I don't want to challenge because if I challenge, you're going to hide your Necromancer in the back. That's not my deal. I want to kill your Necromancer. And right now, my Savage Orc Shaman's looking right at his Necromancer. And he's like, shit. I go, so either A, you're going to challenge me and I'm going to accept and I'm going to kill that Necromancer. Or B, you don't challenge me and I'm going to kill that Necromancer. And he's like, fuck it. And I was like, alright, so let's just do a quote, end quote, challenge. So we can have some cool looking picture here. So this is the picture. Zoidberg versus his Necromancer. We're going at it. Zoidberg is still weapon skill 10 and has fucking 6 attacks with Frenzy. And he's going to go ahead and attack and he kills it with 4 attacks. Oh shit. Zoidberg's on fucking cocaine right now. He's like killing everybody. And he's just like fucking cheering out the wog right now. Impact hits from the big stabber, kills off 1 dude. And then I focus fire with all the guys on the corner to kill off his other Necromancer. So he has no wizards left. Nobody's invocation in the hecking. Everybody's dead. All he has is zombies and cryptors. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and attack the zombies. I start killing them off by like 8, 10, 15. I forget how many. He starts crumbling. He can't wound me back much. And check this out. He loses about half of that army right there. He loses about 25 zombies roughly. And it is going to be his turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Chickenhead over here. Chickenhead kills off that one fucking dude that the trolls failed to kill. But the cryptors go back and they poison Chickenhead, and Chickenhead fails his armor and fails his ward. He fucking died. Oh my god, Chickenhead. You died to cryptors. That's alright. Vampire's turn 6. He does reform the cryptors, by the way. So he's going to charge a long charge from the cryptors all the way to the ass end of the savages. This is why Chickenhead needed to stay alive. He connects. He needed like an 11. He got it. He charged the side flank with the skeletons. The savages are in a bind right now. They are stuck between all 3 units. That's crazy. He's going to get good combat res from this. Plus he gets stomps and all this other shit and all these attacks from skeletons. So he goes ahead and dispels. That's what he does. He uses his magic phase just to dispel my Fist of Gork. He doesn't want my Fist of Gork going with fucking 6 attacks, strength 7 or 8 or whatever it is. So he's going to go ahead and start close combat. Close combat, I believe this is my Orc Shaman, kills off 2 guys. Savages kill off a bunch more over here. Side flank savages kill off 3 skeletons over here. And then the back flank skeletons do 2, savages do 2 wounds on some cryptors. He's going to go, he gets off 5 wounds. 5 wounds total. That means he loses combat res by a lot. I should just keep killing the fucking zombies because that's going to always fuck up his combat res. Anyways, I do it. He ends up losing 1 dude from crumbling over here. He loses a couple more skeletons. He loses a couple more zombies. Zombies only have 2 ranks left. And that is that. I'm going to reform. And I decide to reform by turning my guys facing the cryptors. In all honesty, I should have just stayed on the zombies. But, I don't know. I thought I could do more attacks and kill more cryptors. It's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 5, 6 I think it is. Orcs and Goblins turn 6. Basically, I have nothing to do. I try to rally the other 2. They're fucking dumbasses. They decide they're going to run off. They both almost run off the table. They don't run off the table. Neither one of them runs off the table. So they're still on the table. I'm going to go ahead and do the close combat over here. The close combat. Actually, Magic Phase. Magic Phase get 8 power dice. I go ahead and throw up a couple dice on the Fist of Gork. He can't. I wanted to do Fist of Gork, and I knew he was going to try to dispel it. Then I really wanted Here We Go. Here We Go is the one that I really, really wanted to get off. But I got double 6s on Fist of Gork, so I get it. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And then I lose power dice, so I can't do anything else. So at the end of this phase right here, I realize, haha, he's still in the Wildwoods. So the Wildwoods go and they end up killing off 3 skeletons. Sucker. Over here, since I faced off the back rank, I figured the back 5 guys could kill off the zombies. They didn't. They only killed 4 zombies. If I had Here We Go, we probably would have killed a lot more. Over here, savages killed off 3 skeletons. The guys in the front, Zoidberg in the front killed 1 cryptor. Good job, Zoidberg. The rest of the guys go, and they kill off, I think, like only a couple more. And he ends up killing off a good chunk of my savages. He ends up killing off like 8 or 9 savages. I think I lose combat on that one. And literally, this is the last picture I have because this is the last play of the game. My savages stick. I got savages, trolls, doom divers, and goblins still on the table. I win. All he has is a unit of like 6 zombies left. And zombies are garbage points. They're like probably like 60 or 90 points total. And he has that block of cryptors, which is probably 200 points. It is a huge Orcs and Goblins victory. It might not even be that huge. It might be like a medium Orcs and Goblins victory. But guess what? It broke my bad luck streak with Chickenhead. Chickenhead comes back. First game he comes back, I win the game. In all fairness, Chickenhead kept those 6 cryptors out of fighting for a good chunk of time. MVP, even though I really like that Zoidberg was kicking ass with fucking 6 weapon skill 10 strength 8 hits, I'm giving it to the whole block of savages. The savages were kicking ass. They killed ghouls, They killed fucking the zombies. They were killing. They were getting attacked on 3 sides, and they were killing on all 3 sides. Those savages were fucking nuts, and they were just fighting away. Um, the heroes in the unit really didn't do too much. The Doom Divers really get a good honorable mention for killing off that fucking Mortis engine. Good job, Doom Divers. Just blew that son of a bitch up. And Chickenhead also gets honorable mention for stalling up the Crypt Horrors. The Savage Shaman, Zoidberg, he did a really good move by putting the trolls in the way of the Crypt Horrors. But all in all, Savages were the ones who were just beefing it up and killing everybody. Everybody. So good job, Savages. And guys, leave any feedback if you have any feedback, any comments, questions, or anything, or any corrections on the rules. Because honestly, I learn a lot when you guys do that, to be honest. And then I always bring it back to the club, and they're always like, "Oh, you could do this." I'm like, "Nope, I don't want to put that on YouTube because somebody's gonna bitch me out and tell me it's the wrong fucking rule, and you guys tell me right." All right. So YouTube, keep doing what you're doing. Um, As for if you guys haven't hit the like and subscribe, do so already. If you hit the unsubscribe button, I'm no longer your friend. I'm gonna kick your ass when I find out who you are. Um, Besides that, I have 2 more games coming up that I've played today actually against Todd's Dwarf Army with Chickenhead again, and we'll see how that goes. And besides that, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Take care, peace, and if you have any feedback, please leave it. All right, guys, later.